Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm going to be doing a video on some of the newest Marc Jacobs products. So the Marc Jacobs line that I'm going to be reviewing is called the Gold Edition Eye Collection. The Marc Jacobs Iconic Multi-Finish Eye Palette. And then there is the newest Marc Jacobs mascara, which is the At Lashed, which is a lifting and volumizing mascara. And then it also has five different eyeliners, which are called their highliners. This is a formula that is, if you're familiar with Marc Jacobs, not new, but they have them in, you know, the kind of limited edition shades for this collection. So I got 2 out of the 5. What I'm going to do is just go ahead and create a look. We're going to see how these formulas do, if they're consistent with like, you know, the eyeshadow and the eyeliner, are they consistent with other Marc Jacobs products? And then we will try out this newest mascara by Marc Jacobs. I love Marc Jacobs as a brand. Really impressive. It's definitely high-end, so it is up there in price, but really good quality stuff from the most, like, I don't know if I've ever really tried something that I didn't like. That being said, it's not like I've tried everything. We are going to go ahead with the eyeshadow. So this is the limited edition Gold Edition Multi-Finish Eye Palette. Velvety Rich Super Plush Pigment that is in the original iconic palettes. So this is just the limited edition. It's decked out in gold stripes. This is a Luxe eyeshadow palette. And I mean, look at that. I love these palettes. I'm already getting fingerprints on it. I haven't even really swatched it much yet, so I'm super pumped to be using this right now. I love the Marc Jacobs eyeshadow palettes. They're very compact and nice and thin and small, so they don't take up a ton of space. This alone here is worth $49.50. That is US. So it's pricey, it's definitely pricey, but I mean, the quality of Marc Jacobs eyeshadows are really good. I mean, the color scheme of this, it looks incredible, so we're here to see if it is consistent and if, you know, it's worth the money. So I'm just gonna dive right in, kind of play around with it. I'm just really excited to try this shade right here. It's like a nice bright gold. Look at that pigmentation. It's so creamy, like super creamy, and it's like a fine metallic. It's not really glittery. It's very fine. So this is going to be still good for those of you that have mature skin. You know, if you have a lot of texture, you might prefer more matte look, but a metallic like this where it's really fine and like creamy, and it doesn't accentuate, I mean, at least so far, it doesn't seem to accentuate texture. That's going to be good for those of you that have more mature skin. Yeah, so there's some really pretty shades. I will swatch them at some point in this video to give you a close-up look as well at them. So first I look at this and I'm really impressed already with the layout and what is included in the palette. It comes with 2 mattes. So when it comes with only just a few mattes, I really love that they are lighter shades. Now, obviously, I mean, the more the merrier. I like when there's darker mattes too, but I like having a shade like this. It's like a soft brown, a good transition shade. So you really can create like a blended look without having to go off another palette, or without, like, it's just going to be super easy. It's also going to be good for those of you that like a more natural look because the shades are not all super dark. And then I like that there's this matte cream color here, because not only can you use it to set the eye first, not only can you use it to help blend out shades, you can also use it on the brow bone and on the inner corner, or maybe all over the lid if you want something super simple and if you like a really matte look. Oh, as I said, I'm just going to go ahead and play around and we'll see what we can create. I'm going to go into I Have, which is that matte brown. Actually, you know what? Let's start with At Last, that cream shade, and we're just going to set the eye. I'm going to focus it on the inner part and up in the brow bone. So that's going to kind of brighten those areas and set up a good base to be blended into, and then I'm just gonna kind of blend the rest out. Now I'm gonna take a Morphe R38 into that I have, which is that matte kind of soft brown. Tap off my excess and start that in the crease. They do kick up quite a bit of product, so they're a little bit dusty, but they're really pigmented and they're really like creamy and smooth, so they're blending like a dream here. I haven't actually played around a ton with my Marc Jacobs eyeshadow. I have used them before, but this is the first time I've ever actually really paid attention to the quality of them. I mean, I've always been impressed with, as I said, with their product, but this is the first time I'm really assessing each shade and how it works. So yeah, like they're blending out extremely easily and they are very pigmented. Go over that edge there to blend the two shades together to create a really super blended look. I'm gonna lay down this green, which is the Only. It's a nice kind of foiled metallic green. And I'm gonna put that all over my lid. And I did get the green liner called Olive You. And so that's another reason why I chose the green. I do have hazel eyes, and I find when I put green on, it really makes the green in my eyes pop, which is something I do like. So from time to time, I do like to play around with these shades, but really, really stunning. Like so far, I'm really impressed. Okay, okay, so now I'm going to take a little bit of the black, and it is that Sequin Black. So this is the G13 by Morphe, and I am gonna pick that up. I'm really gonna tap my excess off because I don't want this to go everywhere, and I'm just going to kind of pat it on the outer crease and bring it into the lid a little bit. Take my Morphe R39, and just along this edge here, I'm going to just do like little circles. Just along the edge. I don't want to take away from the pigment that's already laid down. I just want to then blend the edge out. So then I'm kind of sweeping in a bit. I'm actually going to take just a tiny bit of that black, just a little bit, and kind of bring it up a little bit higher, and as I'm doing that, kind of blend it out and in a bit. What I'm going to do is take a little bit of this metallic brown, and in the inside of the crease here, I'm going to lay that down to kind of blend and soften that edge a little bit. Okay, so I'm really liking this. Definitely a smokier look, and if you don't like smoky, just don't use the black as an eyeshadow. You can use it as an eyeliner. I'm gonna take this gold, which is that The One, and I'm gonna pop it on the inner half of my lid. Bring a little bit of brightness to this. And then I'm kind of using a clean finger to blend that into that green. Ooh, I really like that. I'm just gonna pop a little bit more of that green right here so that we don't lose it underneath that black. This Luxe mini angled brush, it's a 131, and pick up that gold right here. And I'm just gonna pop that more in the inner corner. I'm curious to see what they're like when they're wet though. Oh yeah, and wetting them does help a bit to like really brighten them up too. So wet and dry, they're nice. The highliner is a, as I said, you know, familiar formula if you've used Marc Jacobs before. It is a waterproof, long-wearing eyeliner that has an amazing glide and intense color payoff. And it is super malleable formula that glides on effortlessly and offers versatility of application. So you can use it for flawless, precise lines, or you can smudge it immediately for an elevated take on the smoky eye. So you can use these really easily, which I have used my Marc Jacobs highliner in, oh, what was the shade? I'll write that below, which shade I'm talking about. It's like a darker, I think it's a black with like a silver sparkle in it. But it is good for like a black smoky eye. You can use it along the lash line and smudge it. As it said here, you want to do that pretty quickly because they do dry down a bit, but they're really creamy on application, which is nice. And that's a beautiful shade. I'm gonna actually take this brush I just used because it is pretty pointy, and it's the small tapered blending brush in E45 with some of that black. And I'm just gonna kind of join the top and the bottom lash line to blend that together so it's not like, you know, you can't really see the beginning and the end. Also, when I was looking on the website here, I noticed this cute little thing. So it says, so the cute little part here I wanted to read you, it says, read the shade names from left to right for a short poem. So when you read the names here, it says, at last, I have found the one, the only true love, which I thought was really cute. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna try the mascara, and that's the last thing we have to try today. This is, as I said, a brand new mascara. Like, look at the packaging on this stuff. So incredible. Like, you can tell it's high-end from the packaging. So beautiful. I'm really, really impressed. I was so excited to do today's video because it's just, Marc Jacobs has such good quality product. He's a stylist and like he's a designer. So I think he's very artistic. It just, you can tell there's a lot of thought put into everything, even the packaging, and everything is well thought out, not only in terms of formulas and whatever, but also in just like how it's going to look out as a whole, because he is a designer too. Okay, so I forgot to mention actually, the highliner, like pencil liners, are regular $26 each US. And then the At Lashed, which is the next product we're going to be looking at, mascara, is $27 US. Finally, extreme length and curl plus epic definition come together in one Ultra Luxe long wear mascara. It is enriched with lash conditioners, biotin, peptide, and provitamin B5. The vegan flake and smudge resistant formula is lightweight and buildable without making lashes look crunchy or clumpy. The wavy, bristled wand was designed to evenly coat every lash for a flawless application. So you can wear it on its own for an elevated everyday look, or layer the Velvet Noir Major Volume Mascara on top. That's interesting. So I'm just going to try this one today to see the performance of this, but I'm definitely going to try that little tip because I never would have thought of that. So this is what the brush looks like. It's one of the skinnier brushes. They are definitely fuller than they were before. It's just the length I'm really noticing, and I love that. I have pretty full lashes, so I always notice more when when a mascara will lengthen, because that's like my biggest thing. Okay, so I've finished my look and I'm definitely impressed with all of the products that I used today. I think that the eyeshadow palette through and through is good quality. I think all of the shadows are pigmented, creamy, blendable. Really impressed by the color scheme of things. Like the high liner pencil liners, I loved the shades, and I think that these shades go well with the addition in the collection. And then really impressed by the mascara. I think this is the most impressive thing that I used today because it definitely is new. Definitely would recommend it if you're looking for something from Marc Jacobs. This is a big hit in my personal opinion. You can get the whole collection, which is $206 in value. Remember, that's in US, and it's $165. It comes with the all 5 liners, mascara, and the eyeshadow palette. And then it does say here it comes with a gift. So when you purchase the whole entire set, you do get a gift, and it looks like it comes with a mini Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. Really good. It comes with a gloss and a lip liner. So I believe they're all mini size, but really cool that you get those when you get the full kit. So yeah, definite recommend. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, ring the bell, like the video if you enjoyed, and have a wonderful day. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.